Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
John Clinton was what a Northwestern Trojan represents. Loved to be with his friends, loved being with his family, loved being with his church and the church outings, and he loved being in his gym, he loved being out on the golf course, he loved being a fan of Northwestern and leading the Trojan Nation. When he passed, it was tough on all of us. I know a lot of y'all were very close to him. And I didn't want his legacy to be forgotten. And he's touched many of the lives that are in here today, including my own. And I didn't want his legacy to be forgotten. And in doing so, I put together a $1,000 scholarship for a student athlete here at Northwestern. And it was this year it was a golf scholarship. And then next year we hope to grow it out to the rest of the sports. Try not to get too emotional, but before I do that, before I get too emotional, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to John's uncle, Jim Clinton.
Good evening. As Tim said, I'm Jim Clinton, and I'm John Clinton's self-proclaimed favorite uncle. And I truly am honored and humbled to be here this evening to present the John Clinton Memorial Scholarship. But before I do that, I'd like to start with a little story. The first 3 times John, his father, and I went out to play 9 holes together, John shot a 31, a 33, and a 29. I know what you're thinking. Wow, what a golfer. He was an excellent player, but there's more to this story. John's dad, Dan, expected John to play with a sound head, not lose his temper, let his frustrations not to get the better of him. John was not successful at that at all at several of those rounds that I spoke of. So the 31 was when he was sent to the clubhouse after 6 holes. Next time he made it to the 7th hole before he was sent to the clubhouse, which he discovered was a good hole to be sent to the clubhouse because Rock Hill is the closest hole to the clubhouse. And he finished with that 29. He was back on that par 3, number 6, before he was sent. And I'm going to share something with everybody here tonight that no one other than me knows. Not even his own father knows this. Every occasion as John took his clubs and walked to that clubhouse, I heard him grumble under his breath. He's only sending me because I'm beating him. But I'll tell you, as an uncle, that was John during his younger days. And I watched firsthand the role that Jesus Christ had in his life. And he was an inspiration to so many people, both young, and I can tell you as an uncle, and I'm older than John, might be a surprise to a lot of you, but he was an inspiration to me. And looking back at John and thinking about God's gifts that he had, the ones that he shared so well, the one that kept coming up to the surface for me was the gift of including. John was not an excluder. He was an includer. He wanted everyone in on the fun, the excitement, God's love, whatever it was. He did not want to exclude anyone. So what I'd like to challenge all the young people and all of us more mature people, let's think about being better includers. And do it on John's behalf. Because I'll tell you, John loved life, and he loved being a Northwestern Trojan. And I'd like to finish with one other thing. Those of you that are golfers probably know the USGA, which stands for the United States Golf Association, has an official rule book. And there's 1,472,612 rules in this book. But on the back cover of this book is this: play the ball as advised, play the course as you find it, and if you can't do either, do what's was fair. And I think that speaks to John and this scholarship more than anything. And I am excited to present this award to Tyler Lucas